They said that Simon Ekpa have sent another message to the Blinken, who is the U.S. Secretary of State that visited Nigeria. No be smart, Now Simon Ekpa can remember am say if U.S. no fight Britain, no sing for their freedom, he will not be a Secretary of State for U.S. to even visit Nigeria. Now Simon Ekpa come coach and give am tell am say this visit wey visit, saying they watch am closely, may see wetin come Nigeria can do. Same because he wants the visit small time go dey see their result. However, we'll go find out how this thing take dey happen. Hello my wonderful people, welcome back to Balabas Gist. If today na the first time wey they come across this wonderful channel, you are highly welcome. We still dey here, they bring you update back to back as you dey hot. My wonderful people, let's jump into the matter what we'll get for our table today. Remember that they say that the U.S. Secretary of State visited Nigeria. As he reached Nigeria, with Ŝtr0ńg come they talk about things where they happen, but it be like say most of the things we talk now the things were concerning Muslims. No be smart, But however, would they look whether they go talk concerning the freedom, the struggle where Igbo people and the Biafra and also other part of Nigeria they pass through the hands of terrorism and bandits. But at the end of the day, they no talk go that side. However, let's play you this video. May you hear the reply of Simon Ekpa to this Blinken as the blinking eyes they talk. However, watch the video before we go come back and continue.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press that have gathered here this evening to listen to the space in response to the United States of America Secretary of State visit to the Islamic State of Nigeria in the middle of conflict. Let me start by referencing the declaration of the 1776 July 4th of the United States of America, the unanimous declaration of the 13th United States of America, when in the course of a human event it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political band which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature of God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinion of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold this truth to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure this right, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the government, that whenever any form of government become destructive of this end, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principle and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that government long established should be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evil are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the form to which disposed to suffer. But when a long train abuses and usurpation pursuing invariably the same objective evinces a design to reduce them under absolute position, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guard for their future security. Such has been pertinent sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrained them to alter their former system of government. The history of the present King of Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect and object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over the state. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. These were the wording of the United States of America Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. The United States of America that gave Blinken the power the impetus to fly to Nigeria and represent America today as an independent state. He went there. I was expecting them to ask questions concerning separatists. They could not summon the courage because the heat has come earlier before this press briefing. I keened, listened very attentively. None of the question borders on the insecurity in Nigeria. None of the question borders on the so-called separatists in Nigeria. None of the question borders on those things, nonsense noise they are making on social media and in their media space. The question borders on two-state creation of Palestine. It's a disgrace. So Biafra people, there is no cause for alarm. When confronted with the question of two-state in Gaza, of course, Blinken showed the dubious character he displayed. Could not answer that question straight. However, we have no permanent enemy and we have no permanent friend. And we, the Biafra people of this current generation, does not change our policies according to whom we meet. We does not change our stand according to who talk to us. Our principle remain firm and stand. We doesn't change our principle. So those who want us to be friends, we will be friends. Those who does not want us to be friends, we don't want to be friends with them. We have better people in America who understand the plight of Biafra people than the so-called Blinken and his group. They are leaving office very soon. I just want to respond to them that Blinken, if not for the Declaration of Independence State of America in 1776, there will be no Blinken today. If America did not take bold steps, just like Ekpa is taking the risk today, and many Biafrans taking the same risk today, there will be no Blinken. If America did not take this particular bull by its horn against Britain, there will be no America today. Do you people understand it? But today, these are the people who want to tell you the policy. They call it foreign policy. These are the people who turn around after they have fought for their own freedom, enjoyed themselves from 1776 till now. They are now telling you how to live your life. They tell you, no, you don't need to declare freedom. No, let us go in peace. They did not go in peace. They fought Britain. The same Britain we are fighting today, the evil Britain did to America have not ended. Britain have not changed on Biafra. That same policy they inflicted on America is the same policy they have inflicted on Biafrans. And our own is worse. And America, not all America, but few corrupt individuals in America who did not understand what freedom fighting is all about. Because Blinken doesn't know anything about freedom fighting. He was not part of those who fought for America. He was born in a platter of gold. He was born in a free world. He was born in a free America. He was not part of it. So he doesn't know what it means to fight for freedom. However, I want to assure Biafran people today that our fight is against the Islamic State of Nigeria, against their military, against their police, against every forces under Nigeria carrying arms in Biafra land. And again, there was no question about separatists. There was no comment about Southeast, South. There was no comment about anything Biafra, which is good. They avoided it. But let me tell you one thing. It is deeper than you can ever imagine. They pretend they doesn't take us serious. They pretend that, do not talk about these separatists, don't bring them, don't talk. But behind the door, they discuss it. Behind the door, the main topic today is Biafra. Behind the door, Blinken will be talking about Biafra. The same Blinken, immediately he became the Secretary of State of America, the first thing he did was to remove Nigeria from the country that persecutes Christians. Even when he has not arrived in Nigeria. He was touring Africa. He was from one African country. Before he arrived in Nigeria, he removed them from the list of countries that persecute Christians. Today, nobody asks questions about the removal of Nigeria from the country that persecute Christians, about the protest of Christian community and many organizations against the United States that they should include Nigeria as a country that persecute Christians. None of those people ask such questions because they have arranged it country of crime, scam, and criminals. They have arranged the people that are supporting the Islamic State to ask questions. They avoided pertinent questions that has to do with their so-called Nigeria. These are the questions that they should have asked. But of course, it is one-sided. Those who support the government are the ones that are allowed to ask questions. The most important question in the midst of the killings going on in Nigeria today should have been, what is going on with including Nigeria as a country that persecutes Christians? What was the ground for removing Nigeria? These are the questions. Validation to why America removed Nigeria as a country that persecutes Christians. These are the things. Let Blinken defend the removal of Nigeria. They could not do that because all this is about Biafra. Yet, they couldn't ask any question about Biafra. All this is about Simon Ekpa is killing military. Simon Ekpa is killing police. Oh, this guy have killed all the security forces. What can we do? That is what they are going to discuss behind the door. But you know what? I want to assure Biafrans that we are not shaking. You see this? We will take this giant gorilla or giant Goliath and we are going to fall it. I want to assure Biafrans one thing today. We will show the world what democracy is all about. That's why we are adopting democratic process, guerrilla war, every approach, every mechanism, everything that we can do to get our freedom is what we are doing. And we call it multi-dimensional approach. They say we cannot get it by gun. We are now adopting the referendum. They say we cannot get it by referendum because they will not validate it. We have carried a gun. They say it cannot be gun. We have beginning to delegitimize them. They say it is not like that. All the multinational corporations in Nigeria operating in Biafra territory will be decolonized. The decolonization has started. I want Biafrans to understand that this giant, we must fall it. And it is going to happen this year. You know, in 2023, when we were building the foundation of Biafra government, a lot of people do not understand it. This is not the time to stay by the side and begin to watch how it will go. It is the time you come in and support this government. Financially, you know, when the enemy want to attack you, they will begin to give you emotional blackmail, telling you, oh, everything is about finance. Everything is about finance. Without finance, you go nowhere. And that's why they always try to mock you. Everything is about finance. So that some of you who doesn't have liver, you will back down. Oh, okay, let us not talk about finance. How are you going to buy gun? How are you going to buy bullet? How are you going to buy many things that you need in order to face this terrorist state? It is finance. Ukraine today, America is funding Ukraine. They have not succeeded and they are still at war. Every day, Ukraine is sourcing for money from one country to another. And that is how it is going to be.
Yeah, my wonderful people. Now the reply will come from Simon Ekpa to this Blinken, and they tell us say making the fearful as he they talk may no put mat since we be say don't decide say no go put mat for inside Biafra matter. However, may you share the video and also leave your own opinion. And that time we be they say America come help us, so Britain is gone. Take the hood by the bow. No be smarting, my people. Share the video and also make sure say you follow this page for more updates as it dey hot. We'll quickly see you for the next update, my people.